don't break, don't break, don't. Welcome back to the channel. Here today in Hagley, we've got this colony of bees in this chimney. They extend down to about here somewhere. I'm going to get a piece of board in here to stop any of the comb falling down as I'm removing this. This is a disused chimney. I'm going to get these bees out, seal this up and take them down to the farm, which I'll show you at the end of the video. Step one, let's get this board in. Okay, so the first brick's coming out. Let's have a look what's behind here. Let's get that in there. There you go. And there's the lovely bees. Right, let's carry on taking this apart. The less you disturb them, the better, until it actually comes to completely taking them out. So we just want to get them out of the way so that we can get that off. So I've managed to get the board in, and annoyingly that piece of comb wasn't stuck on properly, and neither was that. So the vibrations of me taking these out have made them fall down, and luckily those sections look like they didn't have any brood in there. I believe the queen is going to still be in here, but it's not even, there's not even anything there that they've stuck it to. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get that in these frames now. As you can see there, just all empty comb. Can't believe how like not stuck it was to the top of that. It's quite interesting. Let's get all this out then. So next part of the process is we're going to get these into their new home. None of that comb's of any use, so I'm just going to shake them into the nuke. So bizarre, you can see all the moisture here, and that's why I think that piece of comb has fell off. Like the slab was so saturated, there's so much moisture. That usually happens from the amount of the nectar that they're taking out is very watery right now, so obviously it has to evaporate and you end up with that scenario. These bees are actually quite a nice temperament. This stuff here, it's propolis, it's like chewing gum. See, I would normally shake that on top of there, but because I know this comb is really not stuck. Oh, don't be doing that. There's no rhyme or reason to bees. They're all trying to get underneath. I think they're trying to get to the darkness. Obviously, they're aware that the comb has turned upside down. Right, I'm just going to have to shake it and do what I said I didn't want to do. That's quite heavy. Right, let's get this off. See, look at that, it's literally come off straight away without any effort whatsoever. I'll just get some of that honey in there. I'll drink all that up. That's what we want to see. They're all orientating now in there. You have to like watch their body language. I haven't found any brood yet. I'm going to keep some of this honey aside because they haven't been able to get much honey lately, because the weather's been absolutely rubbish here in the UK. See, literally just touched that. That's why it fell off. With bees, you've just got to kind of do your best really sometimes. I'm going to keep that aside as well because I need to give them as much as they possibly can back. That's so heavy. Okay, just put this aside. They're actually a really nice temperament, I can't lie. Now, what I want to do is get this as close to these as I can. There's a big seagull poo there. That's disgusting. Look at the size of that. That's disgusting. I can't believe how big those poos are. We're going to get this up here now, and the idea is that the bees from here start to go into that. These sheets are going to have to come out in one go because they're not stuck to the side. That's really not what we want, in all honesty. Like, look, let's see how easy this piece comes off. Look at that. Literally didn't even touch it. You can see here, this is all the brood, the darker bits are where the brood has been more often. And over time, this gets smaller and smaller and smaller to the point where the queen doesn't like it so much. This here, that is signs of varroa defecation, I believe. So this is going to go straight in the bin because it's no use to anyone. Can't believe it. Look, it's no wonder it fell down. Here we go. This is all drone brood. That's been used over and over and over again. And once the drones have been used up, they'll fill this up with honey. But as you can see, our weather in the UK has been absolutely horrendous, and we've got absolutely no honey. This has been going on since the end of the summer. All the bee removals that I did at the end of the year, literally 99% of them had no honey stores. Like literally, obviously they had some, but I mean, I'm amazed that any bees got through this winter, to be honest with you. Strangely, all of our bees did. This is real awkward, this. You know what? I'm going to have to put this back down on the deck, and we're going to have to do this very quickly. And let's hope we can see this queen. What I've noticed is when they don't tend to have so much honey, they're not that aggressive. As the year goes on and the flow starts to come around, which means loads of flowers. I mean, there is loads of flowers around at the moment, but for whatever reason, it keeps raining, and the bees are just not finding it. get you off there before you climb up my trouser leg. So we've got frame number 1. I've got a feeling this piece is just going to snap straight off, just like the rest did. I can't believe that, it's not even held on. Okay girls, come on, here's all the brood. Right, they didn't like that, so we're going to let them calm down a moment. I'm going to get some smoke. They didn't like that at all. They always go mad at this mic. Yeah, all the brood's there. They're making a right old racket now. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. That was a miracle. That's all looking fine in there. Right, we've got to be quick now. That's quite an impressive brood pattern. Right, let's shake some of this off. Okay, now that's going to have changed their mindset quite a lot. Just got to stay calm. I really don't like cutting through the brood, but you kind of have no choice. This is really tough in the middle. I really wish sometimes they would understand that this is for their benefit, because now they're going to go into a lovely hive. Okay. Right, sit that down there. Perfect, lovely jubbly. Let's get that. Some really healthy brood here. There we go, piece number 1. Oh, there's a massive ball on the back. Let's put that there. So on this one, what I'm going to do, because there's not very much stores in here, the comb is quite straight. I'm going to put the brood in, and then I'm going to put some foundation pieces in. I haven't got them on me, so I'll be doing that up the farm. Like I said, I'll be going up there with these bees in a moment. Piece number 2. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You might be able to hear how hollow this stuff sounds. So, loads of baby bees here. These girls are all running like mad now. They must have picked up the scent of the queen, which I reckon was in that big ball on the back. And there we go, piece number 2. What I like to do is not get the elastic bands over the brood if I can help it, because those bees sometimes get trapped. Let's get rid of this, because they'll remake that. You have to try, you know what, annoyingly that's going to have to go that way around. I don't like to put it in opposite to how it come out, because they're not a fan of that, but unfortunately the curvature of this is the opposite of the other piece that's in there. I'm going to keep the brood in the middle so they can keep it warm. Okay, next piece is ready. Well, it looks like it's raining over there. I think I'm going to have the same problem again. I reckon this piece is going to just fall straight off. I've got to somehow get a grip of it before it falls on its own accord. Right, okay, I've got a decent grip of it there. Oh crap. We're a bit more aggressive now. This is going to be the Guinness World Record for the world's fastest bee removal. And some honey. Try and give them all this honey back later. Always be mindful of the bees. Whoa. And they're all running around to the underside now. They're all running around to the back, which is a good sign. And there's that banana smell, which is the attack pheromone. I wish this mic was more sensitive, because you'd be able to hear the difference in the frequency, that it's always changing. Okay. Let's rinse and repeat. Let's get that in the corner. And then let's try and piece a bit of this back in. Bee jigsaw puzzle. Let's get another one. Put it like this. The less elastic bands you use, the better, really. But obviously I'm trying to give them back some food at the same time. So we're trying to keep all the brood in the middle. Just put that there. All the while you're doing this, you've got to try your best not to squash any bees. I'm really happy with the temperament of these bees. Very nice. I'm going to get it as level as possible. All these grubs in here. It's so fascinating. Yesterday I was rehoming a lot of the bees from the nucleus hive, which is this blue thing what I've made a couple of years ago. I was rehoming them into our beehives which we sell, which you can see there. And it was quite amazing. I was watching them, and because it's been so cloudy and rainy and cold for the last few months. When I was doing it, it was the first sunny day that we've had really. The amount of bees doing the waggle dance, it was amazing. It was literally just a sea of bees doing the waggle dance. And if you don't know what the waggle dance is, it's where the bees tell other bees where there's flowers, honey to rob, pollen, where it is, how to get to it. It's really amazing. Okay, we want to get that ASAP in the warmth. Let's get rid of that crap there. Because, okay, this is going well. It's going very well so far. Let's get these here. Oh, there's a queen. There's a queen. There's a queen. She's just gone in there. That was a very black queen. Very black queen. She's in there. It's great. Now, all I've got to do is get the rest of this in here. And now I know that she's in there. We're all good. How much do we bet this one's going to snap off as well? Oh, I'm so happy. So happy that we just got the queen then. Absolutely brilliant. The problem is, even when you do get the queen, it doesn't mean that it's game over. I can't believe how dark that queen was. She was literally jet black. Holding this without breaking it is like an art form. And there's no brood whatsoever in that. But it's got plenty of bee bread which is used for making the bees, so we're going to put that in a frame. And it's full of honey actually, looking at it now. Oh, you're probably not going to be able to hear anything. I've just realised all these bees, that's why I can smell that pheromone. They're all going mad at the microphone. What's happened there is one of them has let off the pheromone and said, sting here, sting here. Oh my god, that stinks. And they've all gone mad at it. Yeah, they're all climbing off of the comb into the nuke now because they know where the queen is. Even better than that, I know where the queen is. Oh, don't snap, don't snap. Okay, let's shake that in there. That's comb is nothing. By nothing, I mean it's just nothing. Right, so they've gone into a bit of a frenzy now, which is not good. Let's leave them to clean up that honey in there. Let's get on with this. He's still trying to sting me. Try and get the bit with the most honey. I'm so happy I saw that queen. Ooh. Let's get this off. Again, it's just kind of scrap. The bees will just reuse all this and put it back right. I'm pretty sure there is a bee in the wild that actually that steals propolis off other bees. Right, we're going to put this comb in there. It's not really got much in it, but everything's a help at this moment in the year. And also, they use honey and resources to make the comb, and we don't want them wasting that. They're such incredible little creatures. I don't know if you've noticed, because this mic has got a bit of a it's got the cat's tail or whatever it's called on it. You'll probably just be able to hear my voice, but you'll have to take my word for it. The noise, it's literally gone silent, and I've noticed when that happens, it's kind of the bees saying, right, we give up, just do what you're doing and leave us alone. Yeah, very nice temperament of bees. It's nice. A lot of our bees have calmed down now, believe it or not, the ones that we had up the farm. Because a lot of the ones that we remove are very aggressive. Okay, all that bee bread and pollen, they need all of that. And that's all the combing, believe it or not. I'm going to change that piece for a piece of straight foundation. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put that nuke on here and smoke the remaining bees up the chimney. Oh, that's pretty heavy now. Oh, there we go. Bees on the front straight away. Start orientating. and they'll get the signal. Look, they've already started moving up. You can see this trail now. They've just realised that we're over here. So I'm going to leave them for a while to let them sort themselves out, and then I'll be back in a moment. So the bees have calmed down massively. Let's have a look in here. Absolutely perfect. There's no bees in there. There's like 10 bees dawdling around. So what we're going to do now is, I mentioned about putting an air brick in here, but I've thought about it and that's kind of pointless because the bees, another swarm of bees may move in here because it still can smell like honey. I noticed what the builder had done is left a gap here for the air to get out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put some of this copper mesh here. If you use, oh, here's another one, go away. If we use wire wool, steel wool, it will just perish and then they'll end up with bees back at some point in the future. So I've got the mortar mixed up. I'm going to get these bottom bricks in and then put this in. And also this one here, I can see has got a gap in it, and what might happen is a colony of bees may try and move back in here, and we don't want the customer having more bees to remove again because it's not exactly cheap. Okay, so we're back at the apiary now. I've decided to just build up a hive. If you want one of these hives, click the link in the description or scan this QR code that's there. It'll take you directly to the website. I'm going to put these in this hive now, and what we're going to do is we're going to put some of these foundation boards in there and hope that they will start drawing comb on it because the weather's starting to get a lot better now. So let's put these aside. Let's get rid of this. And what we want is the queen excluder, and we want this. Okay, what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to leave that open quite a lot because they might start orientating. A bit strange this, because I thought this was dead, and I wrote dead on the top and there was literally a pile of dead bees in the bottom. I threw them all out and there seems to be bees coming out of it today. Bit strange. That was out of the chimney that I did at the start of the year. That video's up there somewhere. Let's hope that these girls aren't very angry. I should give them some smoke, but I think they've had enough and it will only make them eat more sugar, and we don't want that. Firstly is going to get a couple of these in. Put these at the back. We sell these hives completely in a complete bundle on our website with the frames, the wax foundation for all three sections. Basically a complete hive for you to put bees in. We sell the entire thing. The last thing we want now is these girls to swarm, because then all that work would have gone to waste and they'll probably die. So we're just going to put a little bit of smoke on these because I want them to calm down a bit. I don't want them to just go mental. I didn't want to put some smoke in it, but the way they came out then, we just want to calm them down a bit. I mean, they've been on a 20-minute drive here, bouncing around the place, so they're not going to be that happy. Okay, let's do this as quick as we possibly can. Right, let's go. Okay. That's the frame with nothing on. Wow, the heat coming out of there is insane. A lot of the grubs have been ripped out. Let's hope the queen ends up going in here. If we do this nice and calmly, we should spot her. No way. They've already eaten all that honey that I put in there. That's not good. I'm going to have to give them some sugar solution or else they'll starve. And then just in case the queen's in the middle of these two, I'm going to get these two out together. Oh, there we go. And what we're going to do here, I'm going to put the remainder of these in, these foundations, because we want to give them as much space and it's a lot less work for them. And get another two in there. I think I'm just going to have to bang them in there. Okay, we're going to leave them for a minute. Well, I'm pretty convinced the queen's in the beehive now, because there's literally 5 bees left in here and there's no queen. Let's get this out of the way. What we want here is the queen excluder. All that rubbish that went in there is not a problem. They'll just clean all that up, or it will fall through the varroa mesh on the bottom. So let's get that on there. And then what we're going to do, because I haven't got the honey super frames at the moment, is I'm just going to put a piece of plastic sheeting over that and then put the rest of the frames on. Like I say, if you want one of these hives, in the UK obviously we're selling these hives at the moment. So if you like this video, give us a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next chimney, flat roof, wall, who knows where they'll be. Swarm season's coming up soon, so we'll see what happens with all of that. We'll see how many swarms happen. As far as I can see, I mean, there's not a lot of stores in any of these bees at the moment because it's been such rubbish weather, but we'll see what happens. So yes, I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.